The FIFA World Cup isn't just a football tournament. It's one of the most watched sporting events in human history. According to FIFA's own audience audit of 2018 World Cup in Russia, an incredible 3.5 billion people watched at least some part of the tournament, either on TV or through digital platforms. Now imagine that half the people on earth watched a single competition. No wonder the World Cup is talked about not just as a sporting event, but as a global cultural phenomenon. This year, the excitement is building again. But with the 2026 FIFA World Cup, things are going to get even bigger. Before we talk about the 2026 FIFA World Cup, we first need to understand what is FIFA and how it works.
We can take pictures with it. We can.
Sure. The member associations of Canada, Mexico, and USA.
48 teams, 3 host nations.
This extended World Cup features more African teams than ever.
Iran's sports minister told state television the team cannot compete in a tournament co-hosted by the United States.
Visa delays and immigration complications, yes. Boycott threats, also yes. First, over soaring ticket prices.
Your ticket is not a visa.
So you expect this World Cup to be your last, do you?
What if Messi won the World Cup again?
For the greatest event in history.
Now, FIFA stands for Fédération Internationale de Football Association, which is French and translates to International Federation of Association Football. FIFA was founded in 1904 in Paris when representatives from 7 European countries came together to create a single organization to govern international football. These founding countries were France, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Robert Guérin, or Robert Guérin, was a French journalist who was one of the founders of the International Federation of Association Football and served as its first president. At that time, football was growing rapidly, but there were no unified rules or international competitions. FIFA was created to organize the sport, standardize rules, and promote football globally. Fast forward more than 120 years, the FIFA has grown into the largest sports governing body in the world. Today, 211 national football associations are members of FIFA. Interestingly, these members do not all represent independent countries. Some teams represent territories, such as Puerto Rico, Hong Kong, Macau, and US Virgin Islands. To manage such a large global network, FIFA divides its members into 6 continental confederations. Antarctica is the only continent without a FIFA confederation, simply because it has no permanent population or football infrastructure. One surprising fact is that FIFA is legally registered as a non-profit, non-governmental organization under Swiss law. Its official mission is to promote football worldwide and use football as a tool for social development. Because of this status, FIFA also runs social programs such as youth development, education initiatives, and community projects. In 2018, FIFA created the FIFA Foundation as an independent body. Its goal is to use football to improve lives through programs related to education, child protection, social inclusion, and sustainability. At the top of FIFA's decision-making structure is the FIFA Council. This council consists of 37 members, including 1 FIFA president, 8 vice presidents, 28 additional members representing the confederations. The FIFA president is elected by FIFA Congress, where all 211 member associations having voting rights. This structure gives FIFA enormous global influence, as every country, big or small, has a voice. Understanding FIFA's structure is crucial because it explains how decisions like expanding the World Cup to 48 teams in 2026 are made and why hosting rights are so competitive. Now that we know what FIFA is and how it works, the big question is, how does FIFA, a non-profit organization, earn billions of dollars? The answer lies in FIFA's event-focused business model, which revolves almost entirely around the FIFA World Cup. FIFA operates on a 4-year financial cycle with the World Cup at the center. Around 90 to 95% of FIFA's total revenue comes directly from the World Cup, making it FIFA's most valuable product. 2018 World Cup Russia. Total revenue from the 2015 to 2018 cycle, $6.4 billion. Revenue from the World Cup alone was almost $5.3 billion, which is 83%. Broadcasted in 140 plus countries, reaching almost 3.5 billion viewers via television or digital platforms. 2022 World Cup Qatar. Total revenue for the 2019 to 2022 cycle, $7.6 billion, record-breaking. Revenue from the World Cup itself was almost $5.7 billion. Broadcasted in 220 territories worldwide, reaching over 3.5 billion viewers. FIFA's revenue increased by almost 24% compared to 2018, mainly due to higher commercial and media deals. With each World Cup, FIFA earns more due to larger global reach, increasing broadcasting deals, and commercial partnerships. Number 1 is broadcasting rights, FIFA's largest income source. 2018 World Cup was $3.1 billion. 2022 World Cup estimated between $3.4 to $3.5 billion due to expanded digital viewership. Broadcasters pay FIFA to show matches on their channel. In USA, it's Fox and Telemundo. In UK, it's BBC and ITV. In India, Viacom 18 purchased rights for 4.5 billion Indian rupees. Matches on Sports 18 and Geo Cinema. And rest of the world, local and regional TV networks. Broadcasting rights plus marketing rights make up to almost 75% of FIFA's total revenue. On number 2, marketing and sponsorship. Sponsors pay to associate with FIFA and the World Cup. Number 1, FIFA partners: Adidas, Coca-Cola, Visa, Hyundai, Kia, Qatar Airways. Number 2, World Cup sponsors: McDonald's, Budweiser, Vivo, Crypto.com. Number 3, regional sponsors. In 2018 World Cup, it was $1.6 billion. In 2022 World Cup, estimated $1.8 billion growth due to the new sponsors and expanded exposure. Now sponsors pay FIFA to display logos in stadiums, run ads during matches, associate their brand with the World Cup globally. On number 3, ticket sales and hospitality. In 2018, $564 million from tickets plus $148 million from hospitality. In 2022, it was expected to surpass $750 million due to premium packages and sold-out stadiums. VIP and corporate hospitality is a major growth area. On number 4, it's licensing and brand rights. FIFA earns from video games, EA FIFA, EAFC Series, merchandise, digital events like FIFA E-World Cup. In 2018, it was $600 million. In 2022, it was estimated similar or slightly higher due to the increasing global fan base. On number 5 are other minor sources, smaller revenue streams like FIFA Club World Cup, FIFA World Football Museum, penalties and appeals, real estate rentals, archival footage and film, and the total contribution is almost $322 million. Largest minor source is FIFA Club World Cup, which was almost $123 million. Now let's talk about FIFA costs and host country costs. Despite massive revenue, FIFA spends very little on the World Cup itself. The host country covers almost all operational costs: stadium construction, infrastructure and transport, security, accommodation. FIFA World Cup prize money in 2022 and 2026. Now in 2022 World Cup Qatar, the total prize pool was $440 million. The winner got $42 million, and runner-up got $30 million. Other teams decreasing amounts down the list. For 2026 World Cup, FIFA has significantly increased the prize money for the expanded 48-team tournament, and the total prize pool for teams is $655 million. Winner would get $50 million, a record amount and up from $42 million in 2022. Runner-up would get $33 million, and third place almost $29 million. Fourth place almost $27 million. And placements continue downwards. Quarterfinals $19 million, round of 16 $15 million, etc. Every team receives an extra $1.5 million upfront to help cover preparation costs, meaning teams are guaranteed at least about $10.5 million in total. Total FIFA contribution for 2026, including preparation fees and other financial support, is around $727 million. Though $655 million is the core performance-based prize, this model ensures FIFA profits immensely while the host country assumes financial risk. Now let's understand why countries want to host the World Cup. Hosting a FIFA World Cup is one of the biggest sporting events a country can undertake. But have you ever wondered why countries are willing to spend billions of dollars just to host it? Let's break it down. Number 1. Cost of hosting the World Cup. The World Cup is extremely expensive to host. Number 1. Stadium construction and renovation. In 2022, Qatar spent almost $6.5 billion on stadiums alone. Brazil spent in 2014 $3 billion to build and renovate 12 stadiums. The other reasons are infrastructure and transport, airports, metro systems, roads, hotels, and urban improvements. Qatar built a modern metro in Doha and expanded its airport. Number 3. Security and operations. Protecting players, officials, and millions of spectators is essential. Accommodation and hospitality. Hotels, VIP lounges, corporate hospitality, and fan zones. Number 5. Event management and logistics. Coordination with FIFA, ticketing systems, volunteers, media, and marketing. Total costs can range from $5 to $20+ billion for medium-scale countries and much more in countries investing heavily in new infrastructure. Now let's talk about the benefits of hosting the World Cup. Even though the upfront costs are massive, countries aim for several key benefits. Economic boost. Tourism increases significantly during the event. In Qatar 2022, 1.2 million visitors contributed almost $17 billion to the economy. Local businesses, hospitality, and transport services see a temporary boost. Then we have soft power and global recognition. Hosting a global event demonstrates stability, wealth, and capability. Countries use this as soft power to attract foreign investment and boost their international reputation. Then we have infrastructure legacy. Stadiums, roads, and metro systems can benefit the public long after the event. Qatar's metro and airport expansions will continue to serve residents. Then we have sports development. Investments often aim to boost local sports participation and create long-term programs for athletes. But there are also some controversies and risks of hosting a FIFA World Cup. In 2014 Brazil, stadiums became white elephants after the tournament. Mane Garrincha Stadium, which is worth $550 million, used as bus parking for 1 year later. And Cuba Stadium, local rooms used as shelters for homeless. Thousands of residents forcibly displaced for stadiums, roads, and fan zones. And in 2022 Qatar, labor and human rights issues. Migrant workers from Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and Pakistan and Sri Lanka faced poor conditions, delayed wages, and unsafe work. Amnesty International reported thousands of deaths and severe abuses during stadium construction. LGBTQ+ rights restricted, rainbow flags banned, alcohol ban in stadiums despite sponsorship deals, alleged corruption in the host selection process.
4 people, including Kaylee, a Greek European Parliament Vice President, have been charged in alleged bribery scheme involving Qatar.
But 2006 Germany is a positive example for comparison because it had long-term benefits. Stadiums remained in use, urban infrastructure improved, tourism boosted.
The fairy tale also saw a sea change in the perception of Germany outside the country's borders.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is shaping up to be the biggest edition in history. After nearly a century of tournaments, this edition will bring massive changes, more teams, more matches, and new opportunities for FIFA, the host countries, and global audiences. For the first time ever, the World Cup will be hosted jointly by 3 countries: United States, Canada, and Mexico. This collaboration spreads the games across 16 stadiums in 16 cities, 11 stadiums in USA, 2 stadiums in Canada, 3 stadiums in Mexico. Hosting across 3 countries will allow FIFA to reach a larger audience and maximize revenue opportunities. Now here's what was different from previous World Cups. 48 teams instead of 32, expanded from 8 groups of 4 teams to 12 groups of 4 teams due to the new 48-team format. This means more matches and more complex scheduling. Teams were allocated into 4 pots based on FIFA rankings and geography, just like previous draws, but more confederations were represented per pot because of the larger tournament, and short balanced groups without overloading any continent. With the new 48-team format, the draw also set the path to the round of 32 and beyond. Unlike 32-team draws, where the knockout stage started at round of 16, groups include hosts automatically. 3 host countries, USA, Canada, Mexico, were automatically placed in different groups to avoid early clashes, which is new compared to single host tournaments. Fans worldwide follow the draw closely because it determines when and against whom teams will play. And with 48 teams, the storylines and potential matchups are bigger than ever. Hosting in North America ensures record-breaking revenue potential. With more stadiums and more matches, ticketing and hospitality are expected to surpass previous World Cups. Hosting across 3 countries comes with unique logistical challenges. Teams and fans will move across the US, Canada, and Mexico. All 16 stadiums need upgrades and maintenance. Coordination among 3 national governments. However, most stadiums already exist, unlike Qatar 2022, so capital expenditures will be lower compared to new construction costs in previous World Cup. And now let's talk about the global impact. Now tourism boost is expected. Millions of international visitors are going to come, and the estimated revenue for FIFA is $10 billion. Because of expanded fan engagement, in North America, TV markets are huge. Unlike Qatar 2022, fewer human rights controversies due to democratic governance and labor regulations. Stadiums already used for NFL, MLS, and other sports. Less risk of white elephant venues. Thank you for being with me till the end. Now, which team are you going to support? And which team will win the World Cup 2026? Write down in the comment section and let's see who has predicted the winner.